Namaste, DDs. My name is Sherry Sutton. I am your marketing mentor and the founder of the DD Marketing Collective. So I get asked all the time, what's the one thing you would do to change your business, right? Because we're already overwhelmed, right, as business owners, and we want to know, like, what's the one thing that I can do? I generally don't like answering this question because it's a little bit like asking a doctor, what's the one thing you can do for your health, right? It really depends on like what's wrong with you and what you're doing now and what your particular body chemistry is and your genetics and all of that. So I generally don't like answering this question, but I really believe that there's one thing that everybody can be doing right now that would make a big difference in your marketing, and that's video-based marketing, especially Reels, right? Reels is becoming, especially on social media, the primary way for us to communicate with others, to market our businesses. It is taking over social media. And I don't just mean like in a cool way, right? Like, hey, it's taking over. Like, in a literal kind of way. So Instagram is moving towards a video first platform. I believe that Facebook will probably be doing the same thing as well. So when you log in, videos will be seen first in the algorithm over anything else. And so because of that, you want to make sure that you're using video and Reels in your marketing as much as possible. Now, video marketing obviously isn't anything new, right? There's been commercials forever, right? There's Super Bowl commercials, right? And so it's nothing new, but we're seeing it in social media with these little tiny short little clips, right? It is a reflection of the movement towards what's called snackable content, right? This idea that we want little tiny bits of information that people will find interesting and will lead people to hopefully, see us as experts and want to buy from us, right? So this is a good example of that, right? I'm going to be on here, I don't know, 5-ish minutes, right? Giving you a little piece of snackable content, a little piece of advice that will hopefully help you to grow your business, because that's what I do, right? I help people to grow their businesses. So video marketing is, again, nothing new, but is really seeing kind of a renaissance in social media. I recommend that you do this in a couple ways. One is Reels. If you know that your audience is on either Instagram or Facebook, or even on LinkedIn, right? Reels are a great way to get your message across. They're really fun. There's great trending audio, which means you find these pieces that are trending. So the algorithm or the artificial intelligence behind all of these social platforms will say, ooh, this is something that's trending. People love this song. We want to make sure it's showing, right? So there's all these fun, you can add these little GIFs, right? These little moving things. You can add filters. I did one the other day that turned my hair pink. I loved it. There's lots of different fun things you can do in Reels to keep them entertaining, to keep them really fun, to keep people engaged, but at the same time also offer value, which is what we always want to do. So I really, really encourage you guys, if you're not doing Reels yet, to try it, see how it goes. If you don't know how to do them, I have a class coming up. It's starting at the end of the week, actually. So registration's about to close. It's called the Real Girls Guide to Marketing with Reels, though men can come, of course. And there's a link in our bio if you're interested in joining. But I also wanted to talk about another aspect of video marketing, and that's YouTube. I think that YouTube has been growing in prominence, and particularly with both the younger generations and the older generations, right? We see that YouTube and the demographics show that YouTube is the primary place for people to go for folks who are over 60 or under 18. So I know a lot of us don't market to those younger folks, right? But certainly that older demographic, YouTube is a great place to go. Also, I mean, even really everybody uses YouTube, let's be honest, right? But also, YouTube is owned by Google. So when you put something on YouTube, it listens to your voice, it sees the words that are on your screen, it looks at the description. So when people are Googling for something like what you do, having a video on YouTube that talks about that is going to really help you with being seen when people are Googling for you. So, it's called search engine optimization, right? Making sure that Google can see you when people are looking for things like what you do. Doing that right takes a lot of work, but YouTube is a key way to do that. And obviously the way to be on YouTube is through video. So if that's something that you want to do, getting more visible on Google, YouTube through video marketing is an essential way to do that. If you guys are interested in how to do that a little bit more, direct message me and we can set up some time to talk about it. So video is everything right now. Reels are a fantastic way to do it. Super short, super fun. They're really not that hard. I know a lot of people get like super overwhelmed by them. You don't have to dance. You don't even have to be in front of the camera. We can find ways for you to do really fun videos and really fun reels that don't have to be you talking to the camera like me, right? I am a trained professional actress. I used to do improv theater. This is very easy for me, but I know it's not easy for everybody else, and that's totally cool. We'll find ways to create reels for you that are going to impact your business, but not make you feel uncomfortable. The other thing I just wanted to comment on is lighting. Lighting is really, really important. Your environment is really important when creating reels and any kind of video. So I wanted to point out a free training that I have for you guys. It's on my website, which is DIDI.marketing. And if you go, I think it's called free marketing classes, something like that. In there is a link to how to take great videos from home. And like I have professional lights and all that stuff just because I was a photographer, so I'm kind of nerdy about lighting. So I've got sort of a little bit more of a sophisticated setup. And I actually did a reel about it yesterday. If you want to check that out, I've got it on Facebook and on Instagram. But lighting is really important. Your environment's really important. It's very easy for you to do at home. You just kind of need to know how to stand within your home. So in that training, what I did was I actually walked around my house with my camera, right? And I said, this is good for this reason. This isn't good for that reason, right? And really walked you through how to take a great video at home, whether it's a reel or whether it's a video that you might use for YouTube or for your website or for something else. It's totally free. It's on my website. Feel free to check it out. I hope that it's super useful. And if you guys have any other questions for me, please send them my way. I come live to do this Q&A every single week. I come generally on Tuesdays at noon Eastern Standard Time. And if you send me a question and I answer it on the air, is this the air? Does that phrase still count? Anybody who grew up in the 70s, like that's what we say, like on the air. I guess in radio, you can still say that. Anyway, if I answer your question in this live, and you will get this cool DD Marketing Cup. I've got all these fun stickers that I made, right? It's got empowered women, empower women. What would Dolly do? Because really that should be always our first question in life, right? Pour yourself a cup of ambition. Small business owner. We love Dolly Parton around here. So I hope that you guys will send me questions in the future. Let me know if you have any questions based on this questions and answer. Also, I'm going to be online tomorrow at the same time. Oh, no, I'm sorry. On Thursday at the same time. And I'm going to be talking about what to post when you don't feel like posting, right? How many of us have those days where we're like, I don't want to post on social media, but I know I'm supposed to because that's where my clients are and I really want to grow my business. So I'm going to talk about what to do on those days, how to prepare for those days coming up, what some ideas are of things you can post on days that you're just not feeling it. So that's going to be Thursday in the same exact spot at noon Eastern Standard Time. And I hope that you can make it. Have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.